Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Malik Smith and next to hit.
For Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Malik Smith.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing, gets people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is grounded foul. Bases are empty. One man out. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Ready now, Chipper Jones. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Choi would be next. Here comes the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kepler is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Wendell will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Standing in, Starling Marte. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-2 delivery. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 1-2. Here it comes. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there. Into the box now, Choi. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Right fielder, number 26.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here it comes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's C.J. Cron now, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. On the ground up the middle. Forsythe ranging to his right. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now batting, Matt Duffy. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And now at the plate, George Springer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Center fielder, George Springer.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. Choi is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kenny Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Vargas
takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Cron is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
batting 7.
Now to the plate, Max Kepler. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. Sano rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is in there. Now at the plate, Cameron Rupp. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A changeup over the inside corner. A man on third with 2 down. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Into the box, Joey Wendell. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Joey Wendell.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Polanco backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that one right down Main Street. Fastball in there, 3-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Ground ball right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now, Michael Perez.
Catcher,
The
Michael
pitch.
Perez.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the Rays are in the hit column. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Logan Forsythe
takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Choi coming on. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Grossman.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws. Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of his own.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. In there, 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the second out of the inning. First offering on its way. Jorge Polanco is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fast.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Choi ranging back. He's there to track it down. Digging in for his second at bat, Malik Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hitter, Malik Smith.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Grounded to short. Polanco is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding in, Chipper Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner's on his way to third. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny's Vargas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Kenny.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here it comes on 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Miguel Sano. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Max Kepler. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Digging in to try to get action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Ready for another chance. Logan Forsythe. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Choi waits on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Here's Robbie Grossman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. He just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Stepping up to the plate, Choi. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 26.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
C.J. Crone.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Matt Duffy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And there's ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. So coming to the plate, Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Digging in once again, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Starling
and this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Chipper is there. Throw by Chipper, and there's 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Polanco.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now. Swing, and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
3-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And another foul ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Squared that one up just a little late.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches.
Center fielder, George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. George Springer is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Got him.
First baseman number 19.
On its way is pitch number 75. Kenny Vargas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here it comes. 1-0. Out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he'll be thrown out at third. Trying to. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, Tommy Pham.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Riding in once again, Michael Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kepler's there for it, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Malik Smith. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. Hit hard to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Miguelson. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in and looking for more, Cameron Rupp. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Jeremy Hazelbaker will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Hazelbaker.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ready with the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Ready for another chance. Logan Forsythe. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Ready once again, Robbie Grossman. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Joey Gallo. We'll see what he can do.
Number 13, Joey Gallo.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chipper Jones stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Line toward right center. Springer moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Settling in now,
26.
Choi. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Now at the plate, C.J. Cron. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. The high fastball is in there. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been. Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Center fielder.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In the air now out to left field. Moving under it, Pham. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, George Springer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung up. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Wendell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Jose Trejo will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 7, Jose Trejo.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Slice down the left side, but foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Tommy Pham. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Number 39 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 39.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Barehanded by Forsythe. He's out. Into the box, Michael Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to
55. Taylor Rogers.
Into the windup and the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Hazelbaker is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. At the plate, number 23. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Taylor Motter will come on now and pinch run here.
First for the Twins. Number 21.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. On the ground near home. That winds up foul. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Malik Smith the next to hit. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
A designated hitter.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Kepler fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Runner goes for second. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And Chipper so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And the tying run is going to score from second, and we are right back to where we started. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Gomez, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 44.
Here's C.J. Cron now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Addison Reed. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbeck.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in a position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Another 0-2 coming. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Second.
Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. Chaz Rowe takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 52.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Throw over to the bag. Now the 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. There goes the runner. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. In now. Joey Gallo. Darrell Fields is called upon to get the now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch, and he takes ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Runner goes for third. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering on the ground up the middle. A spin and a throw, and this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out. Striding into the box, Starling Mark. Here's the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ball one. Big spot here, possibly. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks. So striding forward now, Jorge Polanco. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. At the plate, Joey Wendell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So stepping in, George Springer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Now a ball rolls softly to second. No problem here. 1 away. Digging in, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball that just misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. Late that time for a strike. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
Taylor Motter.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Malik Smith. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Designated hitter.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Polanco into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And that's in there for a strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And the pitch on 2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and standing in now one of the best players in the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. And they'll just go ahead and give Chipper first base here as he'll reach via the intentional walk. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Austin Meadows.
Tampa Bay, number 17, Austin Meadows.
Now a hard liner toward short. That's in there. Base hit. Kiermaier rounds third and is striding for home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Here's C.J. Cron now. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And a ball 1-0. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. After it is Marte. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
The 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Jones is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And Jones is in there safely to score the run. Ready once again, Joey Wendell. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Number 68 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Low for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Max Kepler, the next to grab. Number 46 will take the ball now.
Max.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Jeremy Hazelbaker is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jeremy Hazelbaker becomes out number 2 this inning. Logan Forsythe stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Joey Gallo would be next if they can keep. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Sergio Romo. His record is now 1-1. The save to Sergio Romo. The loss goes to Addison Reed. Just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains in the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season. Between the Minnesota Twins, two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network. Jeremy Hazelbaker is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, you talk about uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing the best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Starling Marte comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. We'll try it again. Ready with another 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Second baseman Jorge
Polanco is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Comes set with the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jorge Polanco goes down for out number 2 in the top half. George Springer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Lowry. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Marcus.
This one skied out toward right. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jed Lowry. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's Chris Davis now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. 1-2.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Max Kepler.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis on the move. 1 down. So stepping in, Miguel Sano. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Stepping up now, Joey Gallo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that will be scored a passed ball. One out and a runner on second base. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Sano rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Standing in, number 23. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
On to first, and there were two down. Taylor Motter steps into the box, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken there by Lowry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, number 26. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
To short, hit hard. Motter has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in, Pedro Alvarez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Settling in now, Matt Olson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 1-1. Here it comes. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Now at the plate, Chad Pinder, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Olson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Hard hit at third. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Starling Marte. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, Paul, on that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
George Springer.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Jed Lowry. He popped out in his first trip. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Sano in foul ground, and they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Polanco gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Kepler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Max Kepler.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Third baseman, Miguel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Miguel Sano stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Joey Gallo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side. Ready for another chance. Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Marte. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. In now, number 26 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Springer is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Pedro Alvarez. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, number 23.
Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The batter.
Taylor Motter steps in. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. In there, 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner. Foul. In the air out to right. Springer on the run. 1 out. Ready now, Matt Olson.
The designated hitter, Matt Olson.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Nope.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Left field and deep. Hazelbaker racing back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in, Chad Pinder. He singled his last time up. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 0-2 delivery. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Center fielder Starling Marte.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now
riding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next,
here's George Springer. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, but look at Lowry. The throw to first. He is out. Ready once again, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop, Marcus
high in the air out to center field. Marte has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in once again, Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Lowry.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance, Chris Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. way in front of a great slider that time.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
He'll whip this one to first in time. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Max Kepler.
Hit hard back up the middle. Simeon's there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Miguel Sano.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Now here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty ranging back. And they have taken the lead. Here's Joey Gallo now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
To his right, Alvarez. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 23. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. Coming to the plate now, number 26. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pedro Alvarez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Sano has room in foul territory. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Piscotty. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Springer racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Taylor Motter 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Shortstop Taylor Motter.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So striding forward now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. No hits in 3 tries. So
your attention, please. Now pitching.
So they'll
for
go
the
to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Robbie Grossman will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll keep that runner where he is. But meanwhile, it's 3. Here it is on 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here comes the first pitch.
Starling Marte.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. In to score, the runner from third. And he is in there with an RBI triple. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And it's a 4-1 game.
Second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Your attention,
First
please.
pitch coming. Here it
Now
is.
pitching for the A's.
Good swing. Just got to
Number
try and
56.
straighten that one out.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. A fastball that just misses inside.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Max Kepler.
Max Kepler is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Digging in and looking for more. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
For Minnesota, a designated hitter, Joey Gallo. Your attention, please.
Joey Gallo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all of baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Olson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. Grossman will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Center fielder, Chad Pender.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte going back. Gone! In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Lucroy will take the turn and head for second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready now, Marcus Semien. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Lucroy is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Sano is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's Chris Davis now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Leading off the inning, number 23, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Lou Trevino enters from the pen to start the night.
Number 62, Lou Trevino. A defensive change for the Athletics.
Hit to first. Alvarez has got it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So stepping in, Taylor Motter tripled and scored in his last at-bat. And we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Inside with a sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Here it comes. That's by him for strike 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed the guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
In the air now out to right field. Piscotty back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Robbie Grossman. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, number 26. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses inside 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Springer is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Pedro Alvarez.
Pedro Alvarez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Digging for second is Alvarez. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Now batting, Matt Olson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Taylor Rogers is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings.
Number 55.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Now at the plate, Chad Pinder. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Motter is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. Couple of triples on his line so far. He's 2 for 4.
Starling Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard towards second. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And he'll put this away for the second out. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate. Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And he is out at third base. Standing in, Jonathan Lucroy steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Trevor May comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
65, Trevor May.
Fouled straight back. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Number 10, shortstop,
Marcus Semien stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Polanco. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Leading off for the Twins, third baseman. Miguel
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away. For a ball that's 1-0. Jerry Familia.
Number 29, Jerry Familia.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Throwing to second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Designated hitter.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Takes a knee-high fastball. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Got him to go down swinging there. Joey Gallo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The 0-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Leading off for the Athletic. Left fielder.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Grounded back up the middle. Mutter over to his left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 26. He flew out in his last at-bat. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone! Santa Maria, game over! As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Pedro Alvarez. Thanks largely to one heroic swing, he's our tops player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. He left 3 men on base. For the Twins, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.